Hi, two things I like are rowing on the water and building things, and two things I don't like are land days and bad water. The solution? I'm going to try and make some form of erg bike. By erg bike, I mean a micromobility device that you power with a rowing motion. When I started this project, I didn't know that this already existed, but it sadly does. Still, you've probably never heard of a row bike, and it'll still be fun to try and build it myself. At the moment of uploading this video, I haven't built anything physical yet, but I have done a lot of thinking. One of the biggest questions I had was, how do I finish this project and stop myself from getting off task? This was the solution I came up with. Create update videos kind of like devlogs that strangers can see. I'm the type of guy who gets work done a lot better in a public library with my computer facing everybody, because if I'm left to myself, then I'll just go off task. Anyway, that's enough intro for now. Let's get into what I've done so far. When I started this project, I had a lot of choices to make. How many wheels should it have? How big should it be? Should there be a flywheel? Should they be facing forward? How many people? So I created some guidelines that would define a successful project for me. First, I want it to be finished by July 4th of 2027. Second, it should feel similar to rowing on the water. Third, it has to be able to go around 10 miles per hour cruising, or at least not be dramatically slower than a bike. Fourth, the design should be easily transformed into something that can hold 2 or even more people. As you saw with the CAD model, the roller is going to look something like an inverted tricycle where the user looks forward and performs the normal rowing stroke. That spins a flywheel which connects to the 2 front wheels. The back wheel will mainly be for steering. The foot stretchers have foot steering capabilities, so you can swivel the back of your foot to shift the back wheel a certain way. On the bottom, the chain will be anchored with some form of elastic band that will provide resistance. Concept 2s, which are the gold standard for indoor rowing machines, have a complex pulley system to make the resistance feel more natural. That is a project for later. The flywheel has a progressive 3:1 gear ratio with the wheels, so it can simulate momentum. The ratchet is connected to the chain in the flywheel, so it only helps spin the flywheel forward. Braking I'm still trying to figure out. I'm thinking a handbrake might work well because if you want to stop, then you won't need to have your hands on the bar. In bikes, there are a lot of different types of brakes. I'm not that much of a biker, but the ones I would want to use would either be rim brakes or disc brakes. I personally think that a disc brake would work better because there isn't much of a place to mount the rim brakes. The wheel size is still to be determined as they are crucial for speed management. When I was making the model, I wanted to help myself imagine how it would actually work, so this is not completely exact, more of a concept model. That's all for now, but by next update, I'll hopefully have some physical progress to show you guys.